Far away, in an ancient, stone-walled church, an old priest jolts awake from a deep sleep. His face, etched with the lines of a long life, is a mask of pure terror. He's felt this before chilling, suffocating darkness that clawed its way into his life 40 years ago. It was a demonic power, a hungry void that swallowed his own grandchildren whole, leaving nothing but a silence that screamed. Breathing heavily in the flickering candlelight, with colors from the stained-glass windows painting his pale skin, he whispers a single, dreaded phrase into the hallowed quiet. They've returned, deep in the church's dusty, forgotten basement. The priest's trembling hands unlock a hidden compartment. He pulls out a heavy, leather-bound book, its cover dark with age and marked with unsettling symbols. This is the Forbidden Chronicle, the history of the witches of the Hollow Forest. He turns the brittle pages, his eyes scanning the faded script. The book tells a grim tale of midwives who, in a desperate act, forged a pact with an ancient, dark entity. In exchange for power, they feasted on the flesh of anyone foolish enough to trespass in their woods. The priest's finger stops on a chilling prophecy. Their curse can only rise again when innocent blood soaks the soil. And he knows, with a sickening certainty, where that soil is. The sandbox, clutching a simple wooden cross and a flickering lantern. The old priest, though shaking with age and fear, begins his final journey. His steps are slow but resolute as he walks toward the edge of the hollow forest. The moment he crosses the threshold, a palpable change fills the air. The ancient trees seem to recoil, their branches bending away as if in fear of his holy purpose. The whispers that have haunted the town grow louder here, slithering through the dense fog, trying to unnerve him. He begins to pray, his voice a steady murmur against the growing dread. But with every sacred word he speaks, the air grows colder, the darkness more profound. He finally reaches the spot, the gaping hole in the playground, where the children disappeared. Without a moment's hesitation, he gets down on his knees and crawls into the dark abyss. He descends into an underground realm, a nightmarish labyrinth woven from gnarled roots and human bones. The entire cavern is bathed in an eerie, pulsating red light that seems to emanate from deep below. There, in the heart of this hellscape, he sees them, but 2 old women. Their forms, twisted and monstrous, are hunched over, feeding on something that still struggles feebly. The priest's strength leaves him, and he collapses to his knees. The names of the lost children escaping his lips in a heart-broken whisper. The old women turn as one, their heads snapping towards him. Their eyes are not human. They are hollow pits glowing with a malevolent white light. One of them speaks, but the voice is not her own. It's the high, innocent voice of a child. "Father, you let us die." The words are a dagger to his heart, but grief gives way to righteous fury. The priest rises, raising his wooden cross high. He begins to shout the words of an ancient, powerful prayer and exorcism so dangerous he swore he would never use it again. As the holy rite fills the cavern, the ground shakes violently. A blinding explosion of red and white light engulfs everything, and then there is only silence. At dawn, the villagers find the priest's body lying at the forest's edge. His hands are scorched and burned, but a peaceful smile rests on his lips. The children were never found. The sandbox remains empty, a silent monument to the tragedy. But sometimes, when the wind is just right, faint echoes of children's laughter can be heard drifting from the playground. Back in the church, the hidden compartment in the basement is empty. The dark book is gone, almost as if it had simply walked away on its own. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tales from the shadows. Stay safe out there.